Technics. Out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the New England Patriots. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Wait, that 380. Squeeze. Check. Hey, Alabama.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Goal 50. Check 13. Rip.
To throw, it's Brady. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they'll try Michel here running on the right side. 12 more yards there and another first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Wait, 20. Bring it. Check it.
Brady now on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Wait, 53.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
29. Alpha.
On 2nd down now. Michel, and he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football, but these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Here's Brady to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Matt LaCosse there to make the grab. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gostkowski with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
49, check 49, check 49.
From the 29, Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
To throw is Jackson. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
Tight end right. Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. It's our field. It's time to go.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson, eluding the pressure right, and avoids the contact by sliding. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Flushed out right, connects it to Roberts, right side. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
All day, dog.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And running with power here. And he's got this down to the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
At the 35-yard line.
Ready? 51, right. Hayward. Check.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson. Roberts has it. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 13-yard line. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nick Boyle there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 16 yards, a first down.
Alabama, 380. Check me out. Big dad. Come. Check safety.
Throwing on first down is Brady. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. Then he'll take it all the way out near the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Let's get off the field.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Here's Jackson being chased out left. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Jackson options. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Patriots have it.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Keeping it on the ground on first, Michel. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel, 29 yards, and the Patriots have taken the lead. Defensively, sometimes they talk about getting a hat on a hat. Well, there they got a hat on a hat blocking offensively, allowing that running back to get in the end zone.
And the defenders were trying so hard to get off of those blocks to get to the runner, but they were never able to do so. Well-executed play by the offense.
Gostkowski the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson to Boyle here over the middle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. I'm coming after you.
Jackson on first down. Brought in left side by Snead. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung.
Intercepted by the Patriots. They'll take over first and
Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it first and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. Third down here.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, it feels like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Throwing is Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Jackson will throw again. Caught by Snead over the middle. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Now Jackson on first down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's a gain of 2.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the end.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 28 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
We got double up, double up. Mike 51, Mike 51.
From the gun, it's Jackson, and that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
I know the natural instinct is to kick the extra point there and tie the game, but here in this spot, at this point of the game, is there another coach maybe weighing in with what to do here?
Well, I think that analytics are starting to say, with it being from the 2, that you're going for 2 more often. That makes sense. But there, I still like going for 1, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I mean, that's my first instinct, but I'm understanding how the game is starting to change, and we're getting a number of these quarterbacks who are telling their coaches, we should go for 2 all the time. I want to see if we ever get a team that actually starts to do that.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the ground, Michel. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Michel. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Here's Jones on the return.
Jones on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Hey, defense, let's go.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. There goes Mark Ingram. Past the 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, 68 yards, and the Ravens have retaken the lead.
Obviously, the back did some great work running a long way to score a touchdown, but how about the blocks that were set up? How about the vision and finding those openings and getting to the end zone?
Come on, QB, come on.
From the gun, Jackson. And this will be caught. as they convert here for 2. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Let's go. Do it.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there for New England. 41 yards. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Brady. This is White on the screen. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run with Michelle. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
But hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Michael Bannon. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
51's the Mike. 51's the Mike. I got one. Hey, Mike, 51.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
Yeah, let's go sack lunch. Hey, ball 66.
They'll run on 1st down. Michel. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give them that the rest of the way.
Pull it together.
Brady to throw. He hits his target, left side, Watson. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. 2 times, 2 times.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. A big spot now for Stephen Gostkowski. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
51 the mic, boy, 51.
Throwing now is Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
It's our time, guys. It's our time. Move, move. 54, right there. 54, Mike. No, shut up.
Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready. Get in, Reed. Mike, 54. I got FO. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Go, go. 54, Mike, 54. Silver. Bang, bang, bang.
He's back to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Right there.
At the 20-yard line.
Dang, baby.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Check, set, right, check, right, 50. Reed. I smell fear now.
He'll look to throw.
Check 52.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Coverage on the play by Patrick Johnson.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And he's not able to come through. This is no good. And that is how this game comes to a close.
Ravens 21.